Just Hockey is the largest supplier of hockey equipment in Australia. With a full range of sticks, pads, shoes and safety equipment, they'll have you out on the practice zone today. Check out the website for the store nearest you, all the specials and the latest hockey news from around the world on Go Hockey News. Just Hockey. It's all hockey.
In this week's episode, guys, what we're going to talk about is goalkeeping. Just the basics of goalkeeping, mainly our stance, and we're looking at just the movements and movement skills that we work on. What we want to look at here, guys, is how far out we stand. Now, we mentioned before that we need to be about 1.5 paces out. Yep, everyone agrees that that's the way we should be. So when we say 1.5 paces, make sure it's comfortable paces. So 1.5, and that's how far from the baseline to where I'm standing we need to be able to set ourselves every time. What we're trying to work on is a nice balanced area. We don't want our feet too far apart, otherwise we can't move from side to side, and we don't want our feet too close together because again, that makes it really hard for us to move. In a nice balanced area. So what we're trying to get everyone to do is work that where my shoulders are, that's where my feet is. So that's where we're in a good stance in that way. We want to make sure our knees are slightly bent. We don't want to be bent right over, but just slightly bent in a good area, okay? So we're in a good comfortable position. So that's basically the stance, how far from out the line in a nice comfortable area, yep? So what we're going to do to start with, I'm going to ping some balls out with a ball machine. And when we're pinging the balls at you, all I want you to work on is your movement. So as we're making that movement skill and we're making a save onto our feet, we make sure our head moves with it. When we first time we started this, when we just stood there, we just didn't seem to stand and make feet movements like this. It's important that we make movements with their heads so their head gets over the top of the ball and make comfortable saves. Okay, you ready? Yeah, don't overplay it. Keep your feet down nice and low. Good. Watch the ball. Good. Good. Next one. Good. Good. It's okay, good. Like the movement though. Good. Good. Next one in. Well done, mate. Last one. Good. Good. Watch the ball. Good. That's good. Good. Like to see you watch the ball. Good. Make that movement. You want to see that body movement so it slides across. You got a nice technique, Georgia. Well done. Good. Good. Last one. Good. Good, well done. So what we've been trying to achieve here is that it's about trying to get the guys to move slightly so they understand their foot movement. Now from that to progress or to push it forward or to go to the next step when we're looking at going to the next step, because they can make that movement, if we need to extend or push them out further, they can actually achieve that. So by just getting slight movements from side to side will help them move with their feet movement, but then for the next step to be able to make bigger saves, they can extend out and make those larger saves. Well done, Georgia, that's very good, mate. Nice save. Good movement on it, good balance too as well. What gives you good balance? Just your head movement. On that last one, when you made that last save and you made it like that, it was really good. Head was in a good spot, your whole body was in a good spot. Makes you good balance. Excellent work. You were balanced in what you did. So there was no backward movement, there was nice sharp getting into that ball and making a good quality save on it, okay? And you've got to think about doing that all the time, not just the one time. Here's a tip for us as coaches and as athletes too as well, and being in a goal box. When the ball's been hit, a lot of our goalkeepers push forward. So when we push forward like this, the ball hitting in that angle will put the ball straight back at where the ball's just come from. If we get the athletes or the players to push sideways when they make that save, when they push the ball sideways, the ball will actually go in that direction and push out to that side. So with making these saves, what we're trying to work on is that we don't want the ball to go back to where the players just made a shot. What we want to try and do is get the ball to a safer area, which is out to the outer sides. So that's why we need to work on this technique to be able to create that opportunity for the ball to go out in those areas, not back into general play where players can hit the ball at a closer angle and to be able to knock the ball in.